Hey man, how's it going? I'm sorry for interrupting here, but my favorite rapper just ratted on his mans. Like, I was just bumping his latest album in the car, but now I swear his shit just doesn't hit the same. Like, should I just stop listening or what? I don't want to associate with a snitch.
Thanks, Julian.
Yo, before I start this shit, I'ma call this one flow. You got something to say, ain't got nothing to show. Ain't gotta say she bad, you already know. Bad. Best fix your face before I take your hoe.
Now, snitching is probably the worst shit you could do as a rapper, which is especially bad since a lot of these dudes are still in the streets, or are just starting to get out of the hood, or they're not from the hood, but are in the paradoxical space where as a rapper you must maintain the image of a gangbanger mob boss, or else you're a cap rapper and a lame, and therefore you must commit dumbass crimes just to get a mugshot, which adds aura points to your repertoire, and consequently makes you a more credible figure in the rap game. Yeah. It's pretty fucked up. As somebody who's not from the hood and has not really experienced the gang environment besides local hooligans and gopniks in my home country and Nike tech demons with this cut that had the high school washrooms looking like LA thanks to their metal and microplastic infested fruit capsules. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I'm definitely not the most credible person to be talking about snitching, but fuck it, boys. We're here. Matter of fact, it's the internet. Who the fuck cares? But despite being a law-abiding, straight-edge civilian, I do know a thing or two about these rappers, okay? Man, I'm just now realizing that I've pretty much become a rap music channel. Man, I don't know how to feel. But yeah, we've seen a lot of rappers come and go over the years because of these allegations. Though recently, the two latest cases we've seen somehow did not ruin the careers of the rappers, which makes you realize that the culture is kind of starting to move away from having snitching be the immediate cause of death of a rap career. Or maybe it's because the two rappers are talented and actually make good music that'll last. I don't know. The two rappers obviously being Jace and Gunna. Come on now, you've seen the thumbnail, like yeah. Alright, so these cases, while obviously still affecting their careers a little bit negatively, guess you can say they lost some respect in the streets or whatever. But if we're keeping it real, neither saw that much of a decrease in terms of support from fans, which is what really matters, and it's quite literally their entire source of revenue. You know, being streams, merch, concert tickets, album sales, all that. So yeah, it's kind of interesting to see that when a rapper snitches, a lot of people go out of their way to completely stop playing their music and remove songs from their playlists when they used to constantly have them on rotation. Like, you do realize that Summers won't follow you back because you called Jace a rat on his IG post, and y'all do realize that Young Thug won't send you a YSL chain because you forcefully removed Gunna's albums from your Spotify library, knowing damn well you're gonna add all that shit back when this blows over. Now, I've heard the take that listening to rappers that snitched on their mans is immoral because they snake people who put them on, and you're just supporting this bad person. But the same guy that said this will then go and listen to drill rappers talk about getting sturdy on their ops coffins. Like, it is what it is. Rap music is evil and immoral any way you try to look at it. You understand? So there's no point of trying to high road and pretend you're being some kind of hero by not condoning the music of rappers that allegedly told. Like, do you want a fucking medal or something? I'm confused. 99% of people that do this have never been in a poverty-stricken area a day in their life too. Like, these fucking guys are in Instagram replies preaching the hood Bible and genuinely think they're doing something good by boycotting the music of a person who does not know they exist. Plus, more often than not, and in our cases here, yeah, these guys already made it out of the hood, so they don't have to rely on jumping off the porch and doing drills. So yeah, who the fuck cares? Now, we've already determined that boycotting another man's hustle who doesn't know you is pretty retarded, but I would understand if we were talking about a quote-unquote street rapper who snitched. You understand? Now, I'm not too sure about how Gunna grew up, but I know Jace definitely had a rough upbringing. But I most definitely wouldn't go as far as to call either of them street rappers at all. I know Jace has a lot of no auto tracks where he talks about street shit, throwing C's, whatever the case may be, but again, calling him a street rapper would be a stretch. If a guy like NBA Youngboy, who's been to prison more times than I've seen a paycheck from YouTube, now if a guy like him were to snitch, then yeah, that would be crazy. And I'd understand 100% when people stop listening to him. But to answer the question if whether or not as a rapper you can beat snitch allegations, you can't, I'm not gonna lie. But you can't keep doing your thing by dropping music and overshadowing the snitch comments from the scary hood dudes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm so down with your shit, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it real, I'm saying?
At the end of the day, if you want to stop listening to peak music because of street politics you know nothing about besides what you've seen digging through Reddit, then it's really all up to you, my boy.
I'm in my city. Walk a nigga down, show him no pity. In the trap, smoking on roast till I'm dizzy.
Thumbing on racks, I might come to your city. You smoke out the P like the pack smell bitch. I can get the top, but the hoe can't kiss. Sucker while I'm drunk.